Okay, so yeah, it should be live now, hopefully. So, yeah, I think it was kind of inevitable for me to play this game at some point. Seen the memes a lot. I don't really know much about this game. I've somehow managed to avoid most of the spoilers. There's only one that I know of, but I don't even know if that happens in this game because this is like an alternate version or something. It's deluxe version. PS5 for some reason. I thought they would just do PS4, but nope, it's actually the PS5 version. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, never played. Don't know much that happens. There's one meme that I know of that's spread around a lot, but outside of that, and it's well, I know of the Monaco one, but it's not that one. That one's not spoilery, at least I don't think, because I mean I don't really understand what even happens in it. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. I bought this game when it came out actually. I meant to play it, but got procrastinated by Persona, I think. So yeah, I figured I would wait till October. Even though this, okay, even though this game is a bit, okay, so yeah, there's a disclaimer there. Game is a bit interesting. I don't even remember what I was going to say originally. Oh, apparently I have low bandwidth. Um, okay, it seems to be gone now. I don't know why that happened. Let me check that. I'm downloading a few things in the background. That could be it, but let me just double check that. I'm also running Cookie Clicker in the background. Okay, yeah, that was probably just a one-time thing. If it's not a one-time thing, then I'll restart the stream. But yeah, I hadn't even opened this game since I bought it. There's a few games I have like that that I've bought and still have yet to play because I've been doing other games. This game's pretty short. I think that's what I was going to say. I've heard that it's about like 5 hours. Yeah, no man's sky updating. There's a game demo that came out yesterday, I think, or maybe today, but I'll be playing that after this. I'm probably not going to be finishing this today, though. I'm just going to put that out there. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wait, one more thing. I'm not reading the text. I'll be reading it in my head, but I'm not going to read it out loud because this game doesn't have voice acting, except the credits, apparently, from what I've heard, so. Um, not going to spoil myself, but yeah, this game is rated M, so just be aware that things are going to occur. There's disclaimers all there. Yeah, disclaimers. So let's look at the settings before I start. I'm going to turn the text speed up. Here we go. So I'm going to speed it up, but I'm not going to skip it until I've read it myself, so you might need to pause it or something, I don't know. I don't read super fast, but just gonna put that out there. So, no game to load, as you can see. Never played this game. Okay. There we go, it auto-fills in. Annoying girl. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Oh, so I guess I'm... Okay, never mind. There was no character creator things, I don't really know what I look like. Am I me, or am I someone else? Like, I think I've heard that you're a character in the story, but I don't know if I'm like me myself or if I'm playing a character and I'm just not able to see them. Or even at the moment. There's apparently achievements in this game too, which I don't really know why. I'm pretty sure this game is pretty much just automatic like this, so yeah. Like everything will be kind of just happening as you have to be reading and stuff to keep up with the plot. So this is kind of like the ReZero game that I played earlier this year, but it's not entirely similar because it has like a few images, but they're not moving around a lot like the ones in ReZero game. It also doesn't have voice acting, as you saw there, so it'll just be reading. They have a Smash Club, I'll join. You know what, I'll actually read a bit, because my throat's feeling better. That's the main reason I didn't want to read, because I haven't been feeling too great, but I accidentally knocked my headphone cord if I could. Just gonna listen to myself. Okay, I sound fine. I'm actually gonna turn on the stream audio for a second and just listen to myself on there, and then I'll be back. Yeah, it's all the glitches, but yeah, everything is fine. We're good. So yeah, I'll read after this scene, but as I was saying, my throat was kind of hurting, but that's fine. But I'm not doing like voices for each of the character. I know there are some people who do that, but I'm just gonna read it like this. So the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Or you must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize everyone left the classroom. Not to catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me as if it's going to make you late for your own, or if it's going to make you late for your own club. See, this is why I don't treat because I mess up lines sometimes. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what, that you become in my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Message. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be no less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. One, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Also, I might pronounce the names wrong, my bad. If I do. I've heard some of the names, so I know how to pronounce them for Sayori, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much in her head, or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Fair trade. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. There's a new member here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always said nice things about me. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to fill the atmosphere. Paused, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Just reading the text, by the way. What are you looking I guess it said everyone's over 18, so I guess that's fine. I'm not risking it. Sorry. That's me. Girl with the sour attitude, his name is apparently Skate. One I don't recognize. Well, figure makes her look like a first-year student. He's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says quietly to my ear, then turns to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, she's the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know what. Is that right? That's right. Good to see you again, Monica smiled sweetly. Do you know each other? Well, we rarely talk. We were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. We're beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me originally feels. You too, Monica. Come sit down and pause. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? That reminds me of K-On! Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. They already mentioned it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to the Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner where Natsuki grabs tray and Yuri opens a file. I was just thinking, there's apparently a K-On! Game. But I think it's PSP, if I remember correctly, so it's a bit unfortunate. I would have considered playing it, I don't know, but PSP. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Hey, are you ready? Ta-da. Natsuki lifts the foil at the tray and removes a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little pads. The wizard were drawn icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make gears. I had no idea you were so good at beef, Natsuki. Oh, wait, that's the one. It just said so cute from, Sayuri, so it's fine. Well, you know, sorry and take one. Sorry, grabs one first, then Monica. I fall. It's delicious. Tired, after my mouth full. Already managed to get icing on her face. Rinda kept around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I noticed my finger glanced in my direction and she waited for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking of me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Thought you did. Or technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You got me? Alright. Gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the game, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a full tea set in this classroom, and where the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Or Yuri's just trying to impress you. But that's not it. It's almost like Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be. Haley smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Knows me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make you feel proud and I'm okay. The president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. 40-year leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand out with the politics around the major club. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It encourages others to get into literature than I'm fulfilling that dream. Our Monica really is a great leader. You're right. Also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there are people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting on all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow. So before we graduate. Also speaking wrong, but at the beginning, then I fix it. But everyone, yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. The different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Well, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. His head suddenly perks up. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? And without thinking, I just think Yuri sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her teeth with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond. However, behind them is amazing to read. They tell a good story in a foreign world. Or in telling a good story in a foreign world, equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually embrace me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so or can so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. When this general was you. Guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Thrill horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. There's some weird, like I saw this video, it just got recommended to me randomly once, of horror, like manga and stuff, and it's really interesting actually, like how different it is from like horror movies and stuff, because there's like horror authors, but there's like a lot of horror movies in the US that come off as like weird for a different reason, like low budget stuff, not very realistic looking or that terrifying. So yeah, just kind of interesting. Hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, that's the way I started over for me for a split second. Never mind. Right, usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Look, if you that I do. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Okay, it's your poems. All you do is just cute as you are. Oh, your will is up behind. Our side is up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. Not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Gave her her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. No, Natsuki feels sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Willing to open up to your reader, exposing your abilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home. Then next time we meet, we'll share all of them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Apples? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original club meeting, I might publicly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Or you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I saw volleyball look at and I tried to thought off girls there maybe with attractive eyes. But sorry, I thought Thomas, you all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is writing poems. Or if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. When I won the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Larry wraps around me, jumping up and down. He really did scare me for a moment. He really just came for officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me before us. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety growing inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continuing to chit-chat as Yuri and Husky clean up their food. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. With that, the two of us depart. However, we make our way home. Oh, I wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Husky, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to work closer to one of the girls. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I wish for good fortune to find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, there's actually gameplay in this? I thought it was just, time to write a poem, pick words. Your favorite club member will like something good, or it might happen because whoever likes the poem the most. I don't know if there's like correct ways of this or not, so I'm just picking ones that aren't like cry and dark. A bit of interesting choices. Also, I think the song has lyrics, but I don't know them. Because the song was played over and over, and I'm pretty sure I've heard the song with lyrics, but I don't remember it. And last one. Hi again, Buzz. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I got my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, boss. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. We can dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. But you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection more clever. Husky finds herself stuck between saying manga is literature. Left to the defeated, Husky plops back into her seat. Alright guys, Boss always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. Helps was busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my... Or is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Come, you and Apollo become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems to be some weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even parties something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when because I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I was expecting anything in the first place. Nice gesture for me is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. I reached into her bag and pulled out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you would enjoy. Short read, so I should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is girl accidentally. Okay, I'm getting that. She even picked on the book that Alright, she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Here, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastic reading. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some everyone activities with the club. By the way, I know that's not the point of this game. Like, I know this is horror and stuff, but still. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sawyer and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. And looks like no one else wants to be, or it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I'm down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some book Yuri gave me when I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I fall asleep right now, but my eyes ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. How are we gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though? Well, if we can't give up, the festival's our chance to show what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things. Or we can do the thing to speak to their creative mind. That story is taking this really seriously. Right or her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative side. Cupcakes, it is then. Hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I myself smiling. Today, Sayori still argues with herself, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and take them off, or make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up putting my case about books. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. My eyes find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Delusional habit after club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. That's something I should receive Monica for. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, sorry. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, every day. That's not very convincing. How many days has passed since have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Goes around on herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair's still sticking out. Or a signal all around you. Fingertips on the Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. I really do need to brush through this. My hair's just really hard to get right. It won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look your brows and sit straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your right collar there. Try to wipe off the seam with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You mean, and you don't even your blazing button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Good looks, you'll change your mind. So funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is that my friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about a human. It's okay though. Having one like this, or do you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. This one's already close to it. To fully close the button. Does this thing ever fit you properly? It did what I wanted. If you ever buttoned it, it would make it. Or you would have noticed sooner that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Say I don't know. Anyway, look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Very hastily unbuttoned to place it once more. That's so much better. Very puts her arms, or puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than he else would anyway. so that's why I'm keeping him a month instead of saying all these embarrassing things. He didn't say anything embarrassing. He's, well, just focus on trying to wake up a little easier. If you focus on going to bed earlier, fine, it's a deal. We really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was doing the bedtime. It's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poem they wrote down? Well, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. But it's time to do the attic, but Sarah still trumps the way to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation is, I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Okay, Monica interestingly or enthusiastically pull out their poems. Clarice is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition. I can already see both, because pristine handwriting from where I sit. Husky and Yuri urgently apply as well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Is there a correct choice here? I don't think there is. I think, like, hopefully this doesn't have, like, alternate endings, because I don't have to go back to this point, because it's, like, so early in the game, I'm pretty sure. Do Sayuri, I guess, since we're there. Definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. He's my good friend after all. My goodness, it's so good on pause. Love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. You must be seriously overreacting. Not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion needs to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even not to use. Sorry. Are you sure you don't like just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's positive. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Where he hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. Really happy you wrote the poem. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Just like I said before, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun near her. That would be my way of thanking you. Right, I'm going to hold you to that then. Now, you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Let's see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. It's my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me? If I a rainy day, I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret. I trust you too. It's for you I can sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I want breakfast. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. So much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'll just go down the line. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's not fun. Excuse me. It's not like I said he was bad. I just didn't evoke any of my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. You want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I'll show you mine. Not that you would like it. Eagles can can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, beavers can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you were gonna like it. I do like it. What? Just be honest, I am so convinced that I wouldn't like it. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that. I think has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I guess that would make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about some of the writings that I put through right in the wordplay, like I set up my rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I was bringing out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. How do you learn something? Didn't expect that from me in this one year, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Humor, the last comment. I don't really care what everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud of it, then I won't take it away from her. My poem to next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for it to finish reading. Sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in word. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? Just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading it through it. So it's not bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Rarely. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice. It's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they try to form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Theory finds a train of thought so that her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is something, or it's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. So yeah, that's the game that I mentioned earlier that the demo's up for. So it might be chaos time. I think. He didn't mention chaos in this trailer, so I don't know. But I do want to go chaos, so I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased. So I did kill chaos in the last one, I think. I'm not really sure how that worked out. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Not sure if you're bothering yourself to be Arjun Musk. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Love to share. Not pressed behind it. Mary smiles dreamily as if it's for an opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the second dual green. Our hue of the future. Bathe the calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sorry, I have some terrible handwriting. I don't think that at all. But it's taking a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script. Or I just don't read the script very often. Actually, the handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually read longer books. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I just wanted something a little more mild. Something easy to select. Or digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Fury? Actually, the story of the podcast at all talks really. It's totally missed the point. Well, I suppose it only comes over it after all. I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to ghosts, lingering in a past, remembering, or lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left to nothing. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think of that. Just remember these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. Kinda gonna. Haneka's only one left, so... Was having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. First, don't be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow of time or something. Anyway, I want to share a moment with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. We're gonna pause. We were all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of variant. But it's that sort of variant that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Not going home. I like this one. It makes you think of something Sayuri like. That's so. They were really good friends, right? And it surprised you. These sorts of things come. Well, they may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But there are also some similarities that you would expect. The way she talks to you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I hear a poem. Sure you're not reading into that too much? I couldn't be. Gosh, I sound like you're right. But in any case, Ari's writing has kind of a general feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. So we're all trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have. You sound confident. I mean, I always feel that way, you know. You see, I'll just read it then. Hole in wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction of those sparkle protrudes? I know they did. Or it's sparkle protrudes. I know the neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. Here inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind. It's like I've left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole that wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, full of infinite choices. I realized now that I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of sounds kind of pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on time in between words and lines. Perform out loud, it can be really powerful. That was inspiration. Or what was inspiration behind that? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, sure, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down to paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna take a drink of water. I guess that's everyone. Guns around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me from the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. So I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. From Sayuri and Monica were happily chatting. My eyes lined on Yuri and Nutsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. His eyebrows for frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's this language? Did he say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nutsuki dismissively returns the poem. It's just one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Things. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? I guess. Trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I really liked it. Lots did too. It's amazing that I'm glad they gave me some suggestions on my own. First of all, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Paul's like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. He suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just very sensitive. Well, maybe you're just so sensitive. Appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Were you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately try to go out of my way to make everything I do look confusing. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was one group, or especially group maker with the positive and showing up. That's doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. The postcards to me as only knows I was just standing there in pause. She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writings more effective than this one have happened in the first one. What's the point of making your poems so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should show out, and you're not forcing that to figure it out. Let me explain that to your boss. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. Understand that, right, Pause? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I write with will probably think more highly of me. So it's going to be... if I pick side word things are going to get interesting. I feel like if I pick any one things are going to get interesting. So I'll just go with the middle. Natsuki, you're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait, not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick fights just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're seriously talented writer. There's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something fully personal. That's why Natsuki felt that when he said her poem was cute. You see, I didn't notice that. Sorry. Natsuki, you went way too far. Yuri means law. And if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened to you in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. You misheard that. Natsuki, that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Or don't you think you should too? Natsuki plunged her fist. In the end, nobody's taking her side. She's trapped at this point. Fine. Only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I heard her take walks around my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki set your own poem from the desk and storms out. Perhaps your crumbles up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Your razor chin buried in her hands while she stares at it. As I gingerly approach her and sit. Then Jason was there. Everything alright? So embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any loss of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks for pause, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you take, or that you were part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said. But, you know, I would never do anything so shameful, so... What did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. I think enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Hey everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you get off of it? Sure, well, it's a lot of fun. Well, I guess it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Well, how about you? Yeah, it's the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. So, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems that were liked, but then any luck, that means I can at least do a little bit. So I did learn a little more about the kinds of phone I want to place, but then he logs that means I can at least do a better job, or a better job impressing those I want to impress. Okay. And onto myself with a newfound determination. Oh, it's ready to walk off. Sure looks good. Very being to me. It truly has been a while since I and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Larry. Oh, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that thing does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Robots are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make friends with you. You know, pause. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you go on with everyone is what makes you the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori is still caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but it doesn't really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. As her over in the shoulder, to have more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so another poem. I think last time things turned out nice, so I'm just going to try to pick neutral words. Essence. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Well, yes, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. See, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you join me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Take a look at your purse, Sayori. All of a sudden. No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sorry, I never sleep retrieves your coin purse. Mom will just latch and gets it open. She turns it up and down with the contents still on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. You had enough money in the first place. You would have bought a snack before coming to Clipper. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you lend to conveniently forget them. Spend all your money so that I could lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that leaves one option. Give up. That made me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Here's something giggles. I didn't notice as you were listening in. Reads in a book, as always, but I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. You already telling boss to let me borrow some money. That's get me involved like that, so besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering is fair enough retribution. And I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's no devil inside all of this. Don't let her fool you. Larry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was making me do stuff before she even told me. But you would have come if it weren't for the cupcake. I had to check out game to make one. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Nowhere. The link smacks Sayuri's face and tumbles onto the desk. What was a cookie? Run up as a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri floats around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid for it. And it's because I paid my restitution. Attribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was only worth seeing your reaction. That's so nice of you. So happy. Mary hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Rapidly tears open the wrapper with a big bite. Good. Sorry, suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just from cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her cookie. Yours looks really good. Natsuki, can I try it? Please. Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Nori gets out of her seat. And Natsuki then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie's still on hand, Natsuki. Reaches up to the Sayuri on her. Sorry, suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Asked Sayuri runs away to save me. You're in my lives as well. Such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glanced around. Monica's in the clever. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, but either. That's a bit unusual. She's okay. Or she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Be popular after all. I don't think she has that. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? The late door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shows the boyfriend after all. Shows her unboiled. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Alright, what held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study all. To be honest, I've kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing the piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It was started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. So cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's good for me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't eat down and pause. Smile sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you earlier. Is that like that? Don't worry. I've been practicing with a lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss you, did I? No, really? I guess. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's settled down. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a sec. Okay, so the train didn't push up, so that's good. Ray somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting him from reading. Is that the closet there in the background? Doesn't seem very large. I guess there's a chair, yeah. And it looks like there's a bookshelf, so there's probably more room to the side. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same, or like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She seeks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Utter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. Or if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you just gave me, right? I just wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? When I stopped in the bookstore yesterday. Is that what I meant? I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me what I said a little ago. Yeah, so it's starting to hurt a bit. It's fine. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Oh dear. Once it starts to pick up, I'd have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. That's what's it about anyway? Well, closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Alright, there's an ominous looking high symbol on the front cover. Right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human forever prison. Oh yes, this is relatable, I guess. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from out of nowhere. Yuri and Chilling was all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing the most? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. I really forgot that you was into those things. She's so shy and elusive on the outside, but her mindset's completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone was evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Suddenly, these odd people relate to the protagonist. They're made out to be naive, or the naive ones, for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much sense. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the scene next to your eyes. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem to be. Or you seem a little apprehensive. Sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone I see. Well, just tell me if I end up to track where you're reading. Alright. The book concerns prologue. I still don't understand what you meant about reading in company. As if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, it was Yuri, you're apologizing. Or you really apologize, don't you? I do. I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up and down the interior and narrow my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed our copy. Once we each leaned in a little bit, our shoulder was touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm, outside of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with her right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb, and after it flips to her side. When that's where it'll even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Are you ready? Turn page, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over Yuri's face and her eyes, but able to keep up with her. That's okay. I'm not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just simply finish his page for me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. No, hey Yuri. Might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Do you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Also, second guess with all the things she says and does. But, alright, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see it through your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but on pause. It's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Or I didn't really know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more, but that's kind of you. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we can, or are we sure to use phone with each other? Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri themselves, spared from finishing their thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Alright, if you haven't been looking forward to this. That's not. It's fine. Alright, from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I love this reading tonight, or maybe before I only read it with you. I guess I don't have too much reference I will read. I guess I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, yeah. It's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish first few chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note before I level up in the book, and then slip it into my bag. I'm just gonna go in the natural order again. Oh, I just want to pause to have my feelings on it. But still though, don't make it sound like yesterday's felt better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't distract. Be nice about it. Doing a bad job, I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you and paused. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out the poems. Or if poems are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess the main feeling is pretty important for the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Or neither. Why don't you at least give it a try? Or give it some thought? Or you want me to write? Or you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. I'm into a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy, things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you like something sad very well. Like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help. Gives a rain cloud a fun, and that makes a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks a lot. I should write that down then. Read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop up the scalp lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my treats. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kitten. As my thumb and forefinger pluck out one. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with the other bottles. Happy thoughts on the bottle, are in bottles all around. My collection makes me a list of friends. Each bottle, starlight, make them in. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, comes down, or down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scrapping. Or scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. Or I could use some more. My friends slip through my like front door. Finally all done. I open up my friends. In they come, such hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I readily pull them off the shelf one after another, one to the mountain. Each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let them go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the forest. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who are unsmiling, shouting, pleading something, but all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Mary, did you really write this? Of course I did. And I thought yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm easy being cheerful. Well, never mind. Think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Things I feel like I guess I express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this one. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. I'm gonna edit yourself. Sorry's always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I can tell you were more daring with this one, but you're not really good for that yet. It fell flat. Maybe true, but I just wanted to try something different, so figuring this all out. I mean, I like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using a quite complicated language. Just make it simple, here to the point. Yuri's head over heels for the cryptic nonsense, but I can see right through them. Yes, making your reader making your reader look so hard for the deep meaning is no excuse. Deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. Because that's one way to look at it. Well, everybody has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe I'll learn something. You like spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. She has a cute singing voice, I heard. Sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. But I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends started like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, so we'll be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. Just flaring up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. The message is pretty straightforward as well. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that's the subject of this poem. It's about you're a jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, I know. It's about how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Or it'd be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something they hurt. Afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy, right? I think people really need to learn to respect others for like weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm not gonna write a good one tomorrow, so or two, so look forward to it. See what you've written for today. Harry stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pause. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you this kind of technique. Or I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Very visible as follows. Even her hands are very sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Your reason collects her thought. But your likes it thing before. Or I know your likes the thing before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? You're not. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, you're not. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share that poem you wrote yesterday? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It happened to be in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My tutor was caught by discovering a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was aware of the consequences. I don't know why it took him to read the word there. Aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of cutting knife was the symptom. Bred by hungry curiosity. The raccoon and the moon, when it increments its fade and reflects that much more light of cutting life. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice of bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has been following me to say that we're used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Rush of blood. Classic, violent conditioning. I slice of bread. and I feed myself again. There's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't get enough of what this poem's about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even try to figure out what this supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. It's funny. Didn't know Sia write about something like that? About someone being critical for strange interest? She did? Yeah. He's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. It sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. Me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well thank you for sharing it with me. And learning to embrace my weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I'd be writing a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Hey, again, how's the writing going? We're right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be that. Happy with your relying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with the master. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Get my poem, Monica. Great job, Monica. I was going to go in my head while reading it. Or in my head while reading it, just for the metaphor. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep, because I underestimated you. Easiest for me to keep with expectation. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it works anyways. You know, well, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing was full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes even simple and direct words to describe her happiness and sadness, Yuri likes some readers who love to derive their own meanings out of it. Very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it, just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, but I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked that. Sure, I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. You just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, in this cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so the noise that won't stop. Violent, reading, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, line, cosine, tangent. I like playing chalkboard on a turntable. I like playing a vinyl piece of resin in this poem, meaningless. More abstract than your last one, yeah. Guess that's the way I write. Sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's kind of thing I've never really said before. Kind of like playing with my space on paper. Feeling where and how you space your words controlling to the interlude of the poem. It's almost like magic. So I think I might have missed something, I'm not sure. The way I wrote those lines really sure it makes it feel like they're trying to speak for the noise I see. So hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about is the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? If something extra planned today, so everyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. You really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good for just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front, instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sorry has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you'd heard it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, are going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Goal part is for us to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri is putting it all on poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think this is that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite poems out loud. A room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we can give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It is those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. No, we all do. And if all it takes for us is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried, because at least we no choice. I agree, I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine, I guess I'll just have to get over it. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. She'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is just too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her dictation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smile. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks slightly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri instantly glances at Vado. Each of us, even Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines. Her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets important in her books. Living words transform into sharp words of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns that she enunciates with the perfect time. This would be a rare glimpse into the writing. Her whirling fire Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri steps back into reality, and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Laura started calling. Everyone joins me afterwards to give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. We applaud Yuri, holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops in her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Alright, go. So it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try trying to think like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. If your poems, that'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Alright, begins your poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice made a perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like theory is, it's serene and bittersweet. If I had to read this on paper, probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I knew through. Sayori finishes with the applaud. Did it. Good job, Sayori. Even applause liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Give it nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems weren't quite as flow with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Let's see. Then we go before a pause, so I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let it pause lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Okay, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection. What to read? I'll just have to go with whatever for today. I stand but in front of the podium, everyone else their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. By the time once I finish, I receive applause anyways. I am not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki grudgingly sits. Her gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called Why Are Y'all Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Show. Natsuki take it right when she's reading the poem, her sour attitude disappears. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style and surprisingly well spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and as if it giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She goes back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That surprised Natsuki. Everything would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what writing is like now. Make sure you pick a poem. Get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what I'll be reciting. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and more. We can prepare. Monday's a big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to sleep or find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. You two always going home together like that? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys doing such a big deal of it. Must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Okay, well, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. Welcome with Sayori once more. It's only been a few days and a lot of things have already changed, but today's already being required until you fall my home. Hey, Sayori. Oh, sorry, I spaced out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. I like how we get to, it's almost full of words. So let's just say that one day you were asking me what would you do. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. You really think I already see her in the club every day, besides the way you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. Silly applause, you think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if you wanted. So I've already made up Sorry. What's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for her to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I'm here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing? Or were you practicing piano again? Yeah. I have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club would be here if I wasn't for all of you. Super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, not talking about our part of the festival, but this whole day is full where we get to play and eat kinds of delicious food. It's not a bit like Sayori also. What did I do? They usually have red squid. Squid? It's pretty something to look forward to. Come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. What do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Ika. That's not how you said my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. True. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Sayuri. Or yours are Sayuri's anyway. Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Where is sitting at this corner, down at nothing. I walk over to her, face her, in front of her face. You're facing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? This looks like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. You're worrying too much about me. It's fine. See? Maria shows me a big smile. We distract you by having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Worriedly glances at her before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation started spurs. We're on back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's known about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, must have been spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, shuffling through some paper that her pause fits up. It might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Say I read anything about it. Monica peers across her material, blindly dragging her preparation to death. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you advance. You certainly know you're the one better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe it's just a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you and Boss or me. How on earth would you come back? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but her talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sorry, it's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than, or now than it's always been. So funny, I'm not saying you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you. Said too much. Sorry. What do I do now anyway? I didn't mean to jump to a conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright, Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mouth. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayuri is sitting. We're down next to Sayuri and to talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. So I sit myself down. I know that Sayuri told me not to worry about her one with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I care about her, that I'm letting this weight me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Let's around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me just looks away quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realized that she wouldn't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen her approach anyone I start a conversation on her record, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a lot easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and say, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything, but I thought you wanted to be alone. Your thoughts, alone with my thoughts. Are you even able to tell when I was thinking like that? Well, something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on her posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share interest in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Not really that big of a deal, I just feel like a bit uneasy about Larry. Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Larry and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. See, and perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into this a little too much. Pause. The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries beyond every person, no matter how long you may know them. Do you think that there might be something behind it, after all? I think that Sarah is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupied with thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, so you're right. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Lily looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression shouldn't look curious as if she was searching for something. Here I say, I broke my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest, caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of, weren't you? That is, I think that you're a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. You're giving me too much credit. Pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we share some, or do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off the fooling anyway. Hey everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls over. Why don't we share our poems now? Or no, and everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make out with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice on pause. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry. I'll be okay. I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, and pause. I'm still a little surprised. I thought you would try reading your poems the way you wrote notes, or even not saying, but in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes the stuff the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I to sometimes put up with you, but we have wavelengths or something. And this is just how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing, or you're the only exciting thing in my life. That's other words, it's just easier to write when thinking about you, Sayori. No. Pause. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Larry has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Anyway, I glanced around the room to make sure nobody notices. Sorry. I never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. So, tell me what will cheer you up. Mary shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally gathers herself and puts on a smile. There's nothing in pause. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Her smiles for everyone. Okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori is a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like she's dragging me around. Like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like, letting go of him alone. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I just realized that Sayori didn't share a poem. Be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Shore reaching beyond your sight, sea sparkles with brilliant light. Walls in your mind will melt away for the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. Be the beach that you daydream about each day. Be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you, or that in a way thought, or you thought it left you long ago. Well, I didn't mean to X there. Let's bury. I can read some of it, I didn't have the full thing. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let you shine. Actually, let me look it up so that we can finish it. So, I have 33 Discord notifications though, so I probably should see it in a second. Let me look this up so that way I can read the rest of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with in a way you thought it left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free, my windy cell, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. Be the beach that, if you daydream each day, I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought left you long ago, but if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. And then it next. Okay, so here, yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to try writing a nice message for once. Oh, the 33 messages were just a DM conversation, so that's fine. I'll read it later. Okay, so step back up now. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to try about writing something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. So they decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized that we kind of read about the same thing. He wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Being us write about a single topic then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's very good practice. It was good practice. Next, well done, Pause. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of a few days. My advice been helpful for you? Or helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Showing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I had anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monaco. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. Guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, boss? Well, about how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Sounds so. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It's meant that I respect your opinion. I see. Sorry that I would overthink come to these sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking being disliked. Alright, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Each, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the earth periodically beats the surface under our clear blue sky. Expansion of bliss, but beneath the gray rolling clouds of endless enigma, the easiest would get lost is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome will be the same, yet we still build sandcastles. Sand where the foam around my ankles, where my toes squishing in the sand, salty airs, therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. Sink my toes to the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, I abandon my peace. A road at the surface, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. The beach is kind of indeed to write about. I did my best to make it hard to take a metaphorical approach about it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic. And I suppose that to better compare the differences on our writing styles or thought processes, anyways, that's her ideas. Knowing her, it seems surprising to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Like I have a particular interest in her writing style, I just want to request, but it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And both, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. But also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem, holding it in my hands. Pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You were like a Diane Patua. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in the club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. Not shy, it's just stating. Or I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. You're Natsuki, you're super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. I'm still just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. Really didn't mean for it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll write poem with you now, alright? Alright. Lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything, the beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Jindal's a feather, it a tranquil, expressionless, but a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady, and I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. Not your legend does not exist. When the breath, she blows me back with flu, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning, not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In any way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start losing some of its meaning? You know, there's one thing that I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad or happy. Are you surprised? I mean, everything was okay. I wouldn't really have anything to write about. Or we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you ever find but if you find other people enjoy writing and sharing, it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing's good or okay, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, E3, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second, is it just me or did you say something strange just now? I did sound a bit unusual, that's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Because, why is it so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Or immune to it. Stagnating the area is common foreshadowing this terrible is about to happen. Alright, it's about to happen in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Yuri has some like the mood of it, doesn't she? It looks like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Must you please show some decency? Come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Well, the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. No, for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, he's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. The furious expression coming from Yuri. All people. Calm down, guys. Look to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide whatever we'll be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Muskie will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them. Different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Muskie? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and symboling all the poetry on pamphlets. Harry will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Useless. No, that's not it at all. I'm a most talented person here, you know. No, Noski's pounding too, because even I can tell, though. I guess never gave Senator enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Maybe that's the case. But if I can't also be there around, then I won't grow as a person. Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up for the atmosphere about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk. Luna's turns to nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, you see. That's great. Wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that should leave you on pause. One who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, Noski and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way for you to put one of them ahead. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. But that's what Monica suggested I spend the week or a weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a request like that? Well, I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give it to you. Like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on it. But anyway, you try some more different excuses like that. I recall asking you mentioned that you would like to handle the bake on your own. Well, I may not like you, or I may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Therefore, you may be more cynicism with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Or it could be free to make a few decorations anyway. It sounds like you're making excuses for imposture. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work in baking, is it? So what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's no pause to decide how you'd like to contribute. Aside, you haven't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in you. Literally just said, I'm surprised as well. I'm sorry, I was just saying, please, can we just settle this already? Yeah, pause, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well, in that case, everyone straight at me. I'm going to go with... I'll go with Monica since I haven't been with her. Maybe with Monica. Hey, pick me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But here's Nutsuki. Well, he's your work person for one person, but you have Sarah as well. That doesn't matter. One is scared about a pick me, or he's scared of him to pick you. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't find any ulterior motive. Given this ulterior motive. What are you saying, Yuri? Like it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do a good job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think the club, Monica. We want our event to succeed. We need to really distribute our resources. You're going to do the right thing, President? Yeah, okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for a pause to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference for pause? I did Yuri last time on the argument, so I'll just stay with her. And then I think that means I'll have to do another playthrough with picking Natsuki and stuff. So just kind of can skip through the dialogue until I have to make decisions. Well, I'm probably as usual. How about Yuri and me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. I was just saying. You have about Yuri then a pause? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. And I have an overthink with these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. It's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I said I would be fine. Okay. I can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything you need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. The same way it was to me. I guess I can say I mentioned and see how it will turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Your anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why I paused Big B, and also, cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go for them all with my tea. Nothing that I do for them at all for compared to that, so I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature, and I already know that. Why you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are so taken aback by Yuri's word. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Believe you. Yeah, I hope to see that everyone do their best. But with that, nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here. They follow one of it, let's get as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I just realized I don't have any way of contacting this weekend. Oh, you're right. If this slip my mind. Give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes, alright then. You're an exchange phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping by. How's on Sunday? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'm going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press your for a reason. Not like it would matter much. Anyway, so I'll need to make sure my room is clean. Hope you manage to make the food in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that would make a very productive team, even if you only choose, even if you only chose me because I felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? It was difficult for me to come up with any other reason. You chose me. You're not. Are you forgetting one reason? It was common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But here thinks to herself with a truly intense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out the thing, right? Yes, I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally said that relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. You're going to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Or even though I've been pretty used to handling her at this point. No telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. And she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this friendly ever make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Pretty Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's coming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert. Also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, we're even the next occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before. Already learning more about her, but putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she was club the other day. Like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her back of my mind between what Sayuri said and what Monica said. Well, it gave me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me. I decide to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. With every Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we simply are so often the habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we're family. As quiet Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. I think this is the moment that people are waiting for. I do know what happens here from the memes, so uh, I didn't get that spoiled. But I don't really know much else about this game, so at least spoilers out of the way. Praying for her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayuri? I had paused. Oh dang. The bait. Sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Larry's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals, wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you'd come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. I suddenly wanted to come over today. Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we did the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to help? Are we helping Monica today? Boris, I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, though. Yep. We're silent between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I only get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Larry smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, and paused. Why can't it just be like it's always been? It was all my fault. I didn't get so we could accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But it's just my punishment, isn't it? I've been getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It wants to torture me. Alright. Grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. No other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap and pause, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? Really just going to maybe say it already. Well, it's because I have no choice to sign. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything? Fully know how worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in? Caring to waste by having them spent on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy. Without everyone. Or without anyone worrying about me. In shock, I can't even figure out how to respond. It's possible Sayuri kept this from me the whole time, and I've known her. But yeah, I already knew about this part. So, bit of a spoiler, unfortunately, but that should be the only spoiler that I have that I can think of at least. So I'll try not to think of anything else. So, did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, sorry? Why is it that you've never told me about this? I almost felt like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. When I've tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. I don't understand at all. Pause. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste ever caring about me instead of doing important things. I want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also doesn't. It feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear growing through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. But there's nothing at all. The only thing that could help is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Checked out Sayori's face. Made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Become selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to escape these punishments. Or accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Pause. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please don't underestimate how much I care about you. Wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't her back, despite her arm being wrapped around her. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She stood sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Pause. I barely manages to speak between her sobs. Don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but I want for us now I care. If you haven't called yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change, make these feelings go away, and if anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Feeling Sayori finally puts her around being returned. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. Pause. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Maybe lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it home with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice. Yeah, sorry, works. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days is supposed to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I would really forgive you. It's almost time for you to come at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out. It would be fun. I'm surprised Sarah shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and I soon around. By home, I find myself still feeling uneven, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's coming over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Focus on what's ahead of me. I first my eyes, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. Didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. See, you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I should buy for? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. Thank you. First thing she does is glance around curiously. I feel anxious. So clean. Cleaned it before you came up, so it's very considerate. You do. You're really embarrassed for my room to be a mess with you here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. That's Yuri's wrist. She was going to notice a gesture of mine. Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She pulls both her hands for a look at that. Making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yeah. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorating and other atmospheric enhancements. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it instead of a bad thing. No. Like I like about you actually. Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. I don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. Brought something for relaxation. Let's go to use them in the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Here, we just threw her back. She pulls out a few candles and one cylinder-shaped object. did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. Images. Or I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Yeah, that's the one thing that, or what's the one thing that, oh this, it's the diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. I said so. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oil or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Here he takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, then vapor can sprout, or a small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet, flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do I think that would be perfect for sharing our moments? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion more than anything. I'll certainly clearly enjoying myself. Shaken reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon or leaves for it. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like you to do is write your word on each piece of paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Yeah. What will these be for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them at the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbon and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract some to peek inside. Really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Said so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put. Yuri googles his red cheeks. Is it just me or is she more relaxing? When it's just the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. So you can write any characters you want. I'll have you make one once I finish cutting it. Alright. Sitting on the floor sitting on the floor together, the three of us get to work. I carefully draw a character each paper, doing my best to manage bad handwriting. Yuri unveils a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Yuri then reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. And the knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern, waves entering to it. The blade itself is faintly tinted blue. No ordinary pocket knife, it looks really fancy. Whereas Yuri looks away, what is it? I'm going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. She's your own, you know. You promise you won't hear it about. Yeah, I promise, alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. I'm saying, please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you are about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. And it kind of suits me. Kind of intense. But it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife. Handle facing me. Take and turn around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Here's the sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. How? Pause. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp and cut through skin like it's paper. Spot drop. Trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives what a closer look. Sure, is that it? Noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'm gonna wash it off now. No, Yuri puts her finger in my mouth and licks the wound. Feel her tongue cut on my fingers. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, face burning up. Yuri, that's embarrassing thing I've ever done. How can I do something like that? Sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? I think I overreacted a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? Maybe simply to do my doing. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. And pause. Did I just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Well, if not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So weird and paused. Yuri giggled shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It's a tiny cut. One could already stop bleeding. See, that's relieving. Tension quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continued progress on the paper. We finished attaching the paper and the ribbons and we laid them out side by side. Looks better than I expected. be very effective as a draw card. Looks great. Good thing coming up with this one, right? Thanks. It's just something I still like really. Are you ready to move on to the next house? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. Why ask you to buy the paint table? That's right. One of the items you're asking to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tables. We need about 6 subs of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those? Where's that? Or did I read that as table? It was tablets. Yeah, tablets. I don't know why I read that as table, but 6 subs of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, being too diluted. Here is why I decided to use small plastic cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and carried to catch any paint strips and then bring them back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I see Yuri quickly pulling your sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Oh, nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's something wrong, so let's make some paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses, takes it upon herself to unwrap our tablets, rubbing them in cups. So, thought we could do something simple. Look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors sunrise and daytime, sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner and hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. You're smiles. You'd say so. Rolling out the banner, Yuri and I know enough the size so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush with several right adds a few dots, different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide we paint. Kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels like a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Sorry if this feels childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of funny, you know? Yeah, it's fun. I feel that way too. Yuri's not shading for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter to me if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me, it makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. And so, even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply showing the spirit that someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab the unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, covering my head bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri goes back and I quickly lift my head. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. That just startled me as all. Alright, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. I was paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on it, so it's fully my fault. Good towel. I rushed on to fetch a small towel, and I dampened it with hot water and turned to my room. Kneel back in front of her. Here. Got Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I tried to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Stretch for a little longer. It feels really nice. I get my hand against Yuri's neck, pulls into my eyes. Some intense expression I recognized when she reads her book. It was as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. Breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Normal travel a silly feeling. Little finger dropped around my wrist, some tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly your face is right. Alright, it seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Movement is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up the brush. Movement seemed clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remained silent, forcing ignore the event that just transpired. Hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with bright odds of the great stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. I'm going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Will I run this in you at least drag yourself a little bit? No, it's not like that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. You start making dinner soon. Do you have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have a little extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait any longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault. Well, more important thing is that we get everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gather Miller thinks Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It seems like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean that this is the last time we can have it. Once Yuri packs up at work, went to her. Thanks very much for having me over today. No problem. Glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need. Or I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. About today. Fine, we didn't have as much time as we wanted, but we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Forgot you don't like going out much. It's a symbol of my work. Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Very thoughtful pause. Yuri takes her face up closer and breaks the smooth of my hand. Kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get the chance to with Yuri pulls back. Sayuri? Hi, I'm Paz. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, I'm Paz. I stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I've already on my way to leave. Oh, really? It's too bad. Sorry. Well, we can't. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Yuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye to her. Sayuri. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room. My imagination was was being really mean to me, so I had to come over and see it for myself. See what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you need to get to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? Pause. I'm supposed to be happy for you. I just felt like my heart is splitting in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. Screw it, pause. Wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your time or your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just Monica. Monica's right about what? Sayuri. What I said before was true. I'm not going to let it continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Your mind is making it out to me. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side. So you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away, and I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, unpause. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that if I might like you more than you like me, Larry. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Pause. I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. That's enough, Sayuri. Don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand on Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Do you remember how I said I was always going? Or I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? We're the slaves, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize it. It's really the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue this like this every day with you by my side. I don't know, we'll both be happy. Pause. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Lily Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. I don't know why I said tightly, but pause. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayuri my own to pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Olivia paused. I want you to be with me forever. Me too. Sayuri's grip around me weakened a bit. What is this, Sayuri? Let's be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? I'm going away at all. Pause. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess it's a festival tomorrow, our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? When everything will be the same as it's always been, even if we are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, and pause. Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, alright? I don't really know what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like I felt a bunch of toys when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. Say that, but in reality, I've never felt more certain when it comes to Sayuri. I know I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having a trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling that she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting any to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri, but Sayuri isn't entirely full. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event were nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted as dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. Found a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably felt the same way as Natsuki about the event. More excited for it to be over, so I could spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Paused. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought. At least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared for it, or that day to have all the poems for on. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she ever slept again, don't tell me. I think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly I felt awful, knowing that, yeah, it's not nearly simple for her. I only said it because that was the way I'm used to thinking it. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for our past. I mean, especially after your change photo yesterday, rang this morning, Change, Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. Club president, after all, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? We're a couple now. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet, because you don't know the full story yet, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's bringing it in as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Look, this will definitely help the people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem was neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. One that I haven't read before. Well, that was interesting. What is this? Reading the poem, I got a pin in my stomach and pause. What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else. It's different. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. I think I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her walking to school makes her real happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That all she needs and what I want to give her. Alright, that all she needs is what I want to give her. I reach to the house, or Sayori's house, and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Yesterday I opened the door and let myself in. Maybe she's really a heavy sleeper. Well, I can't believe I'm going to end up doing this to her. Or I'm doing this to her. Or bringing her up in her own house. This really is something a boyfriend would do, but in any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Really didn't want to have to come into it. Or have to enter a room like this. And then this a breach privately, but you're really no choice. Okay, so this is a meme one. So, Sayori. I saw that on the screen preview before I saw it on there. The TV, I mean. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this is gonna be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Surprised the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, desire that I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. And why would she do this? How could I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? Trying to confess to her, that's not what Sayori needed at all. And tell me how painful it is for her to care about her. Why did I confess to her? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me that everything could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it's always been, could have prevented this. No, I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. Some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. Maya still got doing what she needed for, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. So yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming that's the ending. So I thought I would try to get the ending I knew about out of the way. So yeah, next time I'll be able to go for a separate ending. Makes sense. So yeah, things have changed a bit here, but yeah. I do have time for another playthrough, I think, but I'm not going to be doing it at this exact second. Like, I'll have time for tonight, but I kind of want to do the Final Fantasy Origins demo, so I'll be doing that after this. But I'm going to take a quick break, so yeah. And then I'll try to see if it's installed properly and everything. It's just a demo, so it shouldn't be too long, I don't think, but it might be a bit difficult. And the last one took me a few hours because it was a bit difficult. It's a Souls-like, so it's going to be hard naturally. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be playing the full game when it releases, just kind of due to the time of its release and stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, because I'll see everyone in the next one.